Yo, what's up, Taurus? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of January 2017. Happy New Year, Taurus. The sun is going to be transiting the sign of Capricorn for the majority of the month of January 2017. And Capricorn is your ninth house. And the ninth house has to do with faraway places. It has to do with spirituality. It has to do with people who are from foreign cultures. So these areas of your life are going to be very prominent themes throughout the month of January 2017. On January 19th, the sun will shift into Aquarius. And Aquarius is your 10th house, and that's to do predominantly with your career situation. So whereas for the majority of the month of January 2017, it's going to be, your focus is going to be on faraway places. It's actually, this area actually has to do with adventurism too. You're going to be more adventurous during this time. Spiritual subjects will definitely permeate your mind during this time, and people from foreign cultures. So if they're not, physically in a faraway place, there may be more of a heightened interest in foreign cultures during this time for you. And then when the sun moves into Aquarius on January 19th, it's going to be all about your career situation. So get ready, Taurus, when that sun shifts into Aquarius on January 19th, get ready to put your work hat on. You're going to get really busy regarding career matters. Those are the main themes for you, Taurus, for the month of January 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. On January 3rd, Mercury is retrograde still, so that's where the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. What does it mean astrologically? Well, it's making a positive. It's in Capricorn, your ninth house of faraway places, spirituality, and people who are from foreign cultures. And it's making a positive angle to Venus, the planet of love, which is in Pisces. And Pisces is your 11th house. That's to do with your friendships and your social situation. Not all Taurus, but some Taurus are going to be lucky enough that on January 3rd, it's like, did you just get back from somewhere far away? Are you going somewhere far away? Are you currently in a faraway place watching this forecast on January 3rd? And this suggests you could be going with a group of friends. Potentially there may be a romantic interest involved because Venus, the planet of love, is in the mix. Now, if it's not resonating for you that way, then there could be different ways that this resonates on January 3rd. For some Tauruses, potentially there's someone who's in a faraway place that you have an attraction for, and this is a positive situation that's happening on January 3rd. Somehow you're communicating with this person in a faraway place on January 3rd, and this is a positive thing that's happening right around this time for you. And this, with Mercury retrograding on this day, suggests maybe you've communicated with them before. Now, if it's someone who's not physically in a faraway place, maybe this is somebody who is local, but they are from a foreign culture, and somehow they're mixed in with your friends. And it may not even be like your friends that you hang out with the bar or whatever. This area, Pisces, your 11th house, has to do with social media too, so it could be somebody on social media potentially, somebody in your friends list or whatever, your followers or whatever. There may be an attraction there. Also, this could suggest a positive experience with a spiritual figure in your life, Taurus. So for some Tauruses, this will indicate a positive interaction, positive communications with someone who's a spiritual figure in your life. So that's how it will resonate for some Tauruses. Think about it, Taurus. Who do you know who's a spiritual figure in your life? On January 8th, Mercury, the planet of communication, finally moves direct. Now, it's been retrograding in Capricorn, that ninth house area for you, faraway places, foreign cultures, and spirituality. Since December 19th, it retrograded so much that it moved back into Sagittarius, and now it's resuming forward. It's gonna turn around. It's gonna move forward. It looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards. It looks like it is, but it's gonna move forward again on January 8th in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is actually your 8th house, and that's to do with shared resources, shared finances. It even has to do with business deals and contracts and negotiations. So there's something there, Taurus. Think about how that applies to your life. There's something there that needs a second look, and this is really going to be highlighted in your mind on January 8th. On January 10th, the sun is in Capricorn. Capricorn, once again, your ninth house. Has to do with faraway places, people from foreign cultures, spiritualities. Now it's making a challenging aspect to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, in Aries. And Aries is your 12th house. That's to do with things that are private and hidden. It has to do with things that are coming to completion. So it sounds like maybe there's some sort of challenging situation that only you know about. And it may have to do with somebody who's in a faraway place or somebody who's from a foreign culture potentially. Whatever it's going to resonate differently for different Tauruses. This area, Capricorn, where the sun is making this challenging aspect to Uranus, is this area also has to do with spirituality. So maybe you're having difficulty understanding a spiritual subject potentially on January 10th, Taurus. So these are various ways that this aspect is going to resonate on January 10th. But whatever it is, it's something that has to do with a challenge in your life and has to do with spirituality, or it has to do with faraway places or people who are from foreign cultures. On January 12th, there's a full moon in Cancer. Cancer is your third house. This area has to do with communication, and full moons bring changes and bring things to fruition. So what does this suggest? I mean, this could suggest a change in your communication, Taurus. If you've always communicated a certain way, you could see yourself communicating very differently following January 12th. So look out for that. And this area also has to do with your siblings. So there could be some sort of development with your siblings. This area has to do with cars. For some Tauruses, this could potentially see you thinking about buying a new car suddenly. This area also has to do with the technical details of things. So following January 12th, there may be something technical that you're going to start learning about, Taurus, following January 12th. And these are all different ways that this could resonate. And for those Taurus who are in media, maybe like radio, TV, or film, obviously not all Tauruses are involved in that. But this could see some sort of development. If any of you Tauruses are in radio, media, film, TV, whatever, you could see some sort of development regarding this following the full moon on January 12th. And even those who aren't in those, maybe some Tauruses are going to jump on YouTube like this, maybe start shooting their own videos on YouTube following January 12th. Some Tauruses potentially. Also on January 12th, Mercury, the planet of communication, enters Capricorn. So like I said, it was retrograding in Capricorn since December 19th. So this maybe you're experiencing some challenges since December 19th regarding faraway places. Remember, Capricorn's your ninth house. It has to do with faraway places, spirituality, and foreign cultures. So there could have been a lot of challenges in your life regarding these areas of your life. Maybe some Taurus has even revisited some faraway places, or maybe people who are spiritual came back in their life during this time, or even people from foreign cultures came back in this time. But now Mercury's moving forward in this area on January 12th, and it's going to move forward in this area until February 25th. So, for you Tauruses who are having difficulty understanding a spiritual subject, with Mercury moving forward in this area now, you're going to have a lot more clarity. You're going to be able to understand spiritual subjects with a lot more ease once Mercury starts pushing forward in this area on January 12th. Maybe for some Tauruses, this will suggest that maybe some Tauruses wanted to go to a faraway place, but when Mercury was retrograding in this area, it was stuck or delayed. Now, following January 12th, for some Tauruses, this is going to suggest that you can finally embark on a faraway journey. Other Tauruses, this could see you making progress regarding foreign cultures. On January 16th, Mars is in Pisces. It's making a conjunction with Chiron, also in Pisces. Pisces is your area of friendships. That's the 11th house, has to do with your friendships. Now, Chiron, if you don't know what Chiron is, it's an asteroid in our solar system. It has to do with sensitivity. So Mars is pretty rugged, and they're lining up together. It's a conjunction. So Mars and Chiron lining up together in your area of friendships. This could suggest you feeling pretty sensitive about a situation. Now, Chiron makes things oversensitive, and especially when it's got Mars brushing up against it, because Mars is very agitating, and Mars can be very rough and rugged. So whatever the situation is with your friendships on January 16th or right around this time, Taurus, don't take it as seriously as you think it is. It's just the astrological alignment for the day. So you're going to feel some sensitivity regarding a friendship situation on January 16th. Once this influence passes, you'll feel better about it. On January 20th, Venus, the planet of love, in Pisces, your area of friendship, is making a positive angle to Pluto, which is in Capricorn. Capricorn's your ninth house of faraway places, foreign cultures, and spirituality. And Venus is the planet of love, so it's making this positive link to Pluto in Capricorn, your area of spirituality. Is there a spiritual figure in your life that you're attracted to, Taurus? Potentially yes for some of you. Maybe this is a friendship. Maybe this is a long-distance friendship that's now turning into a romance potentially for some of you. Maybe there's a friendship with somebody who's local and you have an attraction for them. So they're from a foreign culture, but they're local. Now you have an attraction for them. These are all different ways that this aspect could resonate for you, Taurus, on January 20th. On January 25th, Venus, the planet of love, in Pisces, your 11th house of friendships. Now Venus is making a conjunction to Chiron in the same area. On January 16th, Mars was making the conjunction to Chiron in your area of friendships. Now Venus is obviously much more soft than Mars, significantly more. And Venus is going to soften the influence. So if you're feeling vulnerability or sensitivity regarding a friendship situation on January 25th, it's not going to be as stinging as it was on January 16th. So look out for that one on January 25th. And on January 27th, there's a new moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius is your 10th house, and that has to do with your career situation. So the way new moons work is the new moon's going to hit on January 27th. In the 6 months that follow January 27th, all these new events are going to start building regarding your career situation, Taurus. So this is new stuff. So, obviously this is not going to resonate the same way for all Tauruses. Some Tauruses are going to enter new career arena altogether in the 6 months that follow January 27th. Obviously, not all Tauruses are going to do that. Some Tauruses are going to just experience new developments within their existing line of work following January 27th. But I think that's all I have for you this month, Taurus. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram as Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook as Gregory Furlan. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great new year. I'll see you next time.